Welcome friends to Japan. Forget your preconceptions. This isn't some hermetically sealed Disneyland of flashing lights and Hello Kitty. This is a land of stark contradictions. Where else can you find thousand-year-old temples tucked between towering skyscrapers, where salarymen in suits jostle elbows with geishas on their way to work? Japan is a land of endless fascination, a place where ancient traditions meet futuristic fantasies head-on. And we're about to dive deep. So buckle up, kids. This is your ultimate guide to traveling Japan. So, you want to hit Japan? Smart move. But first things first. When to go? Japan's got 4 distinct seasons, each with its own flavor. Spring, well, that's when the cherry blossoms pop. A beautiful fleeting explosion of pink. Think picnics under a canopy of blossoms, sock flowing and a kind of melancholic joy in the air. It's a scene, man. But if you're more into fiery foliage, autumn's your jam. Temples framed by blazing red maples, crisp air, and a sense of serenity that'll soothe your soul. Winter? That's for the powder hounds. Hokkaido, baby, with its legendary snow dumps and steaming bowls of ramen. And then there's summer. Sure, it's hot and humid, but it's also festival season. Think fireworks lighting up the night sky, dancing in the streets, and enough beer to float a battleship. No wrong answers here, folks. Just different flavors of awesome. Alright, let's talk cities. Tokyo, the neon-drenched megalopolis. It's a city that never sleeps, where the lights are always bright and the energy is palpable. From the moment you step off the plane, you're hit with a sensory overload in the best possible way. The streets are bustling with people, the neon signs are flashing, and there's a constant hum of activity. Shibuya Crossing, one of the busiest intersections in the world, is a sight to behold. It's a place where you can feel the pulse of the city, skyscrapers that pierce the sky, robot cafes that offer a glimpse into the future, and more Michelin stars than you can shake a stick at. Tokyo is a city of contrasts where the ultra-modern meets the deeply traditional. But Tokyo's also got a heart. Amidst the hustle and bustle, you'll find serene parks and tranquil temples. During cherry blossom season, the city transforms into a sea of pink, with locals and tourists alike flocking to see the beautiful blooms. Wander down a back alley in Shinjuku and find a tiny ramen shop crammed with locals slurping down noodles. These hidden gems are where you get a taste of the real Tokyo, away from the tourist traps. That's the real deal, right there. The authentic experience that makes you feel like you've discovered something special. Then there's Kyoto, the old soul. A city that feels like a step back in time, where history and tradition are preserved in every corner. Temples, geishas, tea ceremonies, a glimpse into Japan's ancient heart. Kyoto is a place where you can immerse yourself in the culture and traditions that have been passed down through generations. It's a city best explored on foot, getting lost in the labyrinthine streets and stumbling upon hidden gardens. Each turn reveals a new discovery, from quaint tea houses to serene Zen gardens. Osaka, though, that's where you go to eat. Known as the Kitchen of Japan, it's a city that takes its food seriously. Street food, Michelin-starred restaurants, it's a goddamn culinary playground. From takoyaki to okonomiyaki, the flavors are bold and the portions generous. Hokkaido, the wild north, is all about nature. It's a place where you can escape the hustle and bustle of the city and reconnect with the great outdoors. Volcanoes, lakes, snow-capped mountains, it's a different side of Japan. In winter, the snow festivals are a sight to behold, with intricate ice sculptures and fun activities for all ages. And if you're looking for a taste of the tropics, Okinawa's got your number. This island paradise offers a completely different vibe from the rest of Japan. Think turquoise waters, white sand beaches, and a laid-back vibe that'll make you forget all about your troubles. It's the perfect place to unwind and soak up the sun. Listen up, people, because we're about to talk about the good stuff, the food. And not just any food, but the kind that makes your soul sing and your taste buds dance. We're diving deep into the heart of Japanese cuisine, a culinary journey that promises to be unforgettable. Japanese cuisine is an art form, a symphony of flavors and textures. Sushi, obviously. But not just any sushi. We're talking about the kind of sushi that is a true testament to the skill and dedication of the chef. Each piece is a delicate balance of vinegared rice and the freshest fish, a bite-sized masterpiece that tells a story of tradition and precision. But not the California rolls you get back home. No, this is the real deal. The kind of sushi that makes you realize what you've been missing all your life. The kind that makes you appreciate the simplicity and complexity of Japanese cuisine. I'm talking about melt-in-your-mouth slices of fresh fish, expertly crafted by a sushi chef with decades of experience. Each slice is a testament to their dedication and passion. Then there's ramen. Ah, ramen. The ultimate comfort food. Steaming bowls of rich broth, perfectly cooked noodles, and toppings that'll make you weep with joy. Whether it's a simple shoyu ramen or a complex tonkatsu broth, each bowl is a labor of love. The broth simmers for hours, sometimes days, to achieve that perfect depth of flavor. The noodles are cooked to perfection, with just the right amount of chewiness. And the toppings? From tender slices of pork to soft-boiled eggs, each one adds a layer of flavor and texture that elevates the dish to new heights. Don't even get me started on dango, those little mochi balls skewered and drizzled with sweet sauce. They're the perfect snack, a delightful combination of chewy and sweet. Each bite is a little piece of heaven, a reminder of the simple pleasures in life. And bento boxes, those beautifully arranged masterpieces of culinary art. Each box is a work of art, meticulously arranged to be as pleasing to the eye as it is to the palate. From colorful vegetables to perfectly cooked rice and savory proteins, every element is carefully chosen and placed to create a harmonious and balanced meal. And of course, we can't forget the Wagyu beef. This isn't just any beef. This is beef that has been raised with the utmost care and attention, resulting in a marbling so intense it looks like a work of art. Marbling so intense it looks like a work of art. The taste? Forget about it. It's like nothing you've ever experienced. Each bite is a melt-in-your-mouth explosion of flavor, a testament to the quality and care that goes into raising and preparing this exceptional beef. And the taste? Forget about it. It's an experience that will stay with you long after the meal is over. But don't fill up just yet. Save room for dessert though, because Japan does sweets like nowhere else. From the earthy, slightly bitter flavor of matcha ice cream to the sweet, chewy goodness of mochi filled with red bean paste, Japanese desserts are a treat for the senses. Matcha ice cream, mochi filled with red bean paste, delicate pastries that look too good to eat, but you'll devour them anyway. Each dessert is a perfect balance of flavors and textures, a sweet ending to a perfect meal. Trust me, your taste buds will thank you. So, embark on this culinary pilgrimage and let the flavors of Japan take you on a journey you won't soon forget. Getting around Japan is surprisingly easy, even if you don't speak the language. The country is well known for its hospitality and efficiency, and this extends to its transportation system. Whether you're in a bustling metropolis or a serene countryside, you'll find that getting from point A to point B is a breeze. The public transportation system is a thing of beauty, efficient, clean, and always on time. The trains and buses are meticulously maintained, and the schedules are adhered to with almost military precision. You can set your watch by the arrival and departure times. For long distances, the Shinkansen, the bullet train, is your best bet. These high-speed marvels connect major cities across the country, making it possible to travel from Tokyo to Kyoto in just a couple of hours. The experience is smooth and comfortable, with spacious seating and large windows offering stunning views of the Japanese landscape. These things fly, man, reaching speeds of up to 320 kilometers per hour. It's not just about speed though, the Shinkansen is also known for its safety and punctuality. In fact, delays are so rare that even a minute's delay can make headlines. Get yourself a Japan Rail Pass, it'll save you a ton of yen. This pass offers unlimited travel on JR trains for a set period, making it an economical choice for tourists. It's especially useful if you plan to do a lot of traveling between cities. In the cities, subways and trains are your friend. Tokyo, Osaka, and other major cities have extensive subway networks that can get you just about anywhere you need to go. The trains are frequent, and the stations are well marked in both Japanese and English, making navigation straightforward. Clean, safe, and easy to navigate, even for us gaijin. The stations are equipped with all the amenities you might need, from vending machines to restrooms, and there's always staff on hand to help if you get lost. Buses are a good option for exploring more rural areas. While the bus schedules might not be as frequent as the trains, they are reliable and can take you to some of the more off-the-beaten-path destinations. It's a great way to see the countryside and experience local life. And taxis are plentiful, though they can get pricey. Taxis are a convenient option, especially if you're traveling with a lot of luggage or in a group. The drivers are professional and courteous, and many taxis now accept credit cards, making payment easy. But you know what's even better? Walking. Yeah, I know, revolutionary. Japan is an incredibly walkable country with well-maintained sidewalks and pedestrian crossings. Plus, walking allows you to take in the sights, sounds, and smells of your surroundings in a way that other modes of transport just can't match. But seriously, some of the best discoveries are made on foot. Whether you're wandering through the neon-lit streets of Tokyo or the historic alleys of Kyoto, there's always something new to see. You might stumble upon a hidden cafe, a quaint shop, or a beautiful garden that you would have missed otherwise. Get lost in the back streets, stumble upon hidden shrines, and soak up the atmosphere. These little adventures can often be the highlight of your trip, offering a glimpse into the everyday life and culture of Japan. And if you're feeling adventurous, rent a bike. Biking is a popular way to get around, and many cities offer bike rental services. It's a great way to cover more ground while still enjoying the freedom to stop and explore whenever something catches your eye. Many cities have dedicated bike lanes, making it a fun and eco-friendly way to explore. Plus, biking gives you a different perspective of the city, allowing you to see things you might miss when traveling by train or bus. So, whether you're zipping through the city streets or leisurely pedaling through a park, biking is a fantastic way to experience Japan. Look, I'm not gonna lie, Japan can be a bit of a culture shock, but that's part of the appeal, right? Stepping outside your comfort zone, experiencing something new. But a little preparation goes a long way. First things first, get yourself a Suica or Pasmo card. These rechargeable cards are your ticket to ride, literally. Use them on trains, buses, even vending machines. Speaking of vending machines, they're everywhere in Japan, dispensing everything from green tea to underwear. Cash is still king in Japan, so make sure you've always got some yen on hand. Tipping isn't customary, so keep your change. And trust me on this one, learn a few basic Japanese phrases. Even a simple hello or thank you goes a long way. Oh, and one more thing. Take off your shoes when entering homes and some temples. It's a sign of respect, and nobody wants your stinky feet on their tatami mats. So there you have it, folks. Your crash course in all things Japan. A land of contrasts where ancient traditions collide with futuristic fantasies. Where the food will blow your mind and the culture will steal your heart. But the best way to experience Japan? Get out there and explore. Wander down those back alleys, strike up a conversation with a local, even if it's just in broken Japanese. Eat the street food, drink the sake, and lose yourself in the magic of this incredible country. This is just the beginning of your Japanese adventure.